Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to the best of 30 days of sketches. We're on to day 25 and today's sketch is from Page Maps. Great sketch. Options, so many options with this one. My original layout was of documenting my Jackson getting his bunk bed so many years ago now, and Sean setting it up and how excited they were and all of that. So it was a really cool thing. That it's something that we had just photos been sitting in my stash, got them documented, did a little bit of mixed media, used up some Chamel and called it good. So really happy with how that layout turned out. Today we're going to be sharing some layouts again today, but instead of focusing in on the layout itself, I'm kind of going to be focusing in on the theme that they use. So it hopefully will give you some ideas on something like this type of sketch and how you can use the smaller photos, but multiple photos, and get a lot of bang for your buck is kind of my plan for sharing these layouts today. All right, so we're starting off with Judy Dahlgren, and hers is a basketball layout. Super great. First thing, right? So sports, your kids' sports themes. How many games do they have in a season, right? And you want to document them all because they're all so exciting. I totally get that, but this sketch is so great for that idea, where you could either take a shot from every single game and put it on one layout, or just take that game and get it on a layout, whatever works for you. But sports and multiple shots is just a really great theme and idea with this type of sketch. It'll work perfectly. And then look how amazingly Judy put it all together. Her sketch is just, it's beautiful. The next thing we have is parks. Like, I think that this one from Brittany Nicole, who is storybook scrapbooking, I think hers is like, I think it's probably like a parkour thing, is what it looks like to me. But how many times do you go to the playground and you kind of take the same pictures over and over again, right? But this is just be a great way to document a trip to the park, get those all on one layout and not have to worry about having multiples. And you could just document the one trip on one page there. So love it. And hers, and come on, look at those fun bright colors. It's fantastic. And then we've got the lovely Rochelle Spears, and hers is a Halloween layout. And I always love a good Halloween layout. I am all about the seasons and the holidays and all about that stuff. But if you think about it, like in my family, for Halloween, I've got to take a single photo of each one of my kids. I've got 3 kids. And then I have to take one of them together. And then I have to take one of them trick-or-treating. And I have to take them carving. Like, there's so many different things that happen with Halloween. So this sketch would be perfect to get the 3 shots of them separate and together, the 1 shot of them together, all on one layout, call it done. It would be amazing. So Halloween is an awesome idea. And I love Rochelle's layout. It's so much fun, and it's just a great option for a multiple photo element with Halloween theme going on there. Then we have Pam Lincoln's Cook, and what I liked about hers and the thought of here is nature. So hers is very nature themed. It's a great way to use up those, like, maybe you're not good at using butterflies or the birds or whatever you have that comes in ephemera. This is the type of layout to use it on. You use those florals you don't know how to use, or the greenery you don't know how to use. You throw on one of the birds because it's all nature. It's perfect. So maybe a set of your flowers outside in your garden, or if you're going on a walk and you're just snapping some beautiful shots on your walk, whatever have you, a nature layout with this sketch, it's brilliant. And then we have Sandy Vincent Smith. And what I liked about hers is it's a series of photos, right? It's this cute photo of her daughter, her granddaughter, I'm not sure who it is, but putting a cup on her head, and it's just so cute, right? But it's a series of photos and a series in an event that has happened obviously within several moments of each other. So this is a great way to get those documented. It's like a big surprise or something like that. It would be just fabulous. And so I definitely wanted to highlight that. And then if you look at Gizelle's, what I liked about hers is the exact same idea, except she has her layout switched, right? It's flipped over. So her sets of photos are set differently than Sandy's, so that it's all documented. But if your photos are set orientation a different way, you got both options there. They're just both Fantastic. So yes, think of it when you have a series of photos that have happened in a short frame of time. I cannot think of what you call that right now, but think about doing something like that. It's a perfect idea. And then we've got Karina Nilsson, and what I loved is she turned this idea of this sketch and she's turned it into a 2-page layout, you guys. So think of how many photos you could get on that, right? She's got it mirroring them each other, and I think she has a total of 6 photos if I'm remembering it correctly. But it's just a really awesome way. If the one page isn't doing it for you, stretch it out and make it a 2-page layout. And I know there's a bunch of you that love 2-page layouts, so just remember you can do that. You just take the best way that I always find to do that with sketches is you take the sketch, you create it the one way you see it, and then you flip it over and you pretty much mirror it, or like you've reversed it. It's a great way to make sure that it looks cohesive on both sides. Then we have Lorraine Wilmot, and what I loved about hers is think about theme parks. So Disneyland, you're off to, I don't know, Six Flags, Splash Mountain, anything that you do that's theme park related. This is the perfect sketch for that. Say you have your kid riding their favorite ride. So you have a photo of them on that ride. You can have it done a million different times on that the same child on different rides and get it all done on one layout. Love this idea. Or maybe just like if you're on a ride and it's got a bunch of fun features that you've taken a photo of, you can document just that one ride on the one layout. So many options, but think about your theme parks because it's summertime and we're all getting into that. And then of course we've got the zoo theme. So this is from Kathy Casilla's Burgett, I think so. I'm so sorry, I'm not saying that right. But hers is a zoo themed, and you know how much I love my zoo layouts because I've been doing them a lot lately. But think of all the animals you take photos of, and then or your kids looking at animals and all of that. So the zoo is going to be the perfect option for you with this type of idea and this sketch. So definitely think about that when you're looking at it and trying to decide what you want to do. And then another fun one that I thought of, so is an age progression. So this layout from Cindy, it's not an age progression. It's of her child or grandson or whatever be it. It's one of those character filters that you have on your phones, and it's just the photos, right? But it made me think of, like, you could set up a now and then, or depending on how old your child is, like a baby, you know, young child, adult, or whatever. But you could set up this series of age progressions, and that would look so cool with the sketch. So I really love that, and Cindy's layout made me think of that when I saw it. Definitely wanted to highlight that idea. And then lastly is just Leslie Atkins Peters, which is just the vacation or day trip type theme and idea here. And I had to highlight hers. First of all, it's gorgeous, but second of all, Grouse Mountain, that's next to me. I live where Grouse Mountain is, so it just was exciting. I noticed that. I'm like, hey, I know where that is. But yeah, think about your day trips or going up to visit whatever. Again, you've got the nature theme kind of going on there, but lots of different things. But you can just get a day trip all put on one layout, have it there, and this sketch is just perfect for that, and all your multiple photo needs with that. And you guys, that is my ideas for you. Thanks to all the lovely creators that I've shared with you. Just scrolling through the comments in the playlist from Series 8 on that day. I highly recommend that you do that. If you're stuck on a sketch and you're like, I don't know how to do this, just look in the comments, see what other people have done, be inspired. Again, you don't have to follow the sketch exactly. Take an element and go with it. Take the theme and go with it. Whatever works for you, make it and take it. All right, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. 5 days left. We're just about there, guys. I will see you all tomorrow with I actually have a layout for you tomorrow, so I'll see you then for that. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, everyone.